Hello and welcome to the Weather Hazard Briefing presented by National Weather Service Pocatello for Wednesday, June 14th. Here's what you'll see in this presentation. The main stem river flooding that we've been having for over a month now will subside somewhat in the central Idaho mountains, especially as rainfall will start to take a break here, especially in the central Idaho region. Showers and thunderstorms, though, will continue over the eastern third of Idaho for today and tonight, and that area continues to be under an excessive rainfall outlook for today and tonight. By Thursday and then through Saturday, it'll be drier with just showers, some places having thunderstorms during that 3-day period, and it's mostly in the north central Idaho mountains and the Wyoming border region. And then the showers return to pretty much everywhere on Sunday, also along with a chance of thunderstorms. So let's see the breakdown. Here's the morning satellite. You can definitely see the back edge of the cold front that is driving through during the day today. Can be clearly seen here. It's just entering Lemhi County. This is taken between 4 and 5 a.m. this morning, and you can see it's making its way through Owyhee County as well at the same time. That will push through during the day, should clear out during the evening hours. So what will it produce? That cold front will produce some very windy conditions in the Snake Plain and Magic Valley, which is why we have a minor impact there. And that is also creating a wind advisory for the bulk of those two locations, and that runs from noon until 10 p.m. tonight. Also in the Snake Plain, there is a chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms, mostly in the north end, north of Rexburg. Elsewhere, you can see it's mostly in the north and east. Lemhi County, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Definite showers and a chance of thunderstorms in the southeast and eastern highlands. And even the South Hills have a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms. On Thursday, it will start to shift around quite a bit, although the eastern highlands will cling on to a chance of showers, a slight chance of thunderstorms. But elsewhere, very limited shower activity. It's mostly in the Lost River, Sawtooth, and Lemhi County areas. Mostly afternoon, over the mountain kind of showers, and again, just a slight chance. On Friday, things shift around once again. There's a chance of showers and slight chance of thunderstorms over the Wyoming border region, all the way, including both highland regions there, southeast and eastern. And then Lemhi County, there's a slight chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms for Friday afternoon. On Saturday, you can see it starts to break down. We're starting to get a lot more shower and thunderstorm activity, but it's all mostly slight chance with the exception of the eastern highlands where it continues to be a chance of showers, and pretty much everywhere except the Magic Valley and South Hills will see a return of some sort of risk. And on Sunday you can see everywhere there's a risk, with showers likely actually in the eastern highlands and the Lost River area and in Lemhi County, where the showers will be the most and the thunderstorms the most. And then chance of showers and thunderstorms pretty much everywhere else. All right, so let's look at our river situation. You can see a lot of this things yesterday started to decrease substantially. You can see here big Lost River below Mackay Reservoir. They have decreased the outflow from the dam, and so we should see the current warning we have there will very likely be reduced to an advisory or not even that. Here's the Big Wood River at Hailey, also in the central Idaho mountains. And here you can see that it is expected here in the next 24 hours or so to start getting to action stage, which would also mean that this flood warning would expire. Portneuf at Pocatello is going to take a little bit longer. We are under threat of some more rain today. But by the weekend, they could also see just flood advisory for this location. Upstream at Topaz, you can see it is staying sort of right around, just barely above flood stage for the entire week. So it's taking a little while there. Also in central Idaho, Big Lost River at Howell Ranch. You can see very soon here, maybe perhaps even as early as Friday, we will start to see, or Thursday night, we'll start to see it fall actually below even action stage, which would mean that the warning would be allowed to expire, and it doesn't look like it's going to be returning. So we're finally running out of snowpack, and when we run out of rainfall as well, it's going to help things recover. Then extreme eastern Idaho, Bear River at the Wyoming border. You can see here that it is slipped to action stage, and so since it's not expected to get close to flood stage, this flood warning may disappear as well. Finally, Antelope Creek near Darlington, part of the Lost River system, there is some minor flooding still occurring, and hopefully we'll start to see a drop in that, but it hasn't dropped yet, so you'll just have to monitor that and see what happens later on today. All right, here's where the lightning was yesterday. You can see pretty much anywhere west of American Falls. It was quite abundant lightning there. There were a few flood advisories and flash flood warnings issued both there and then up here just south of Spencer during the overnight hours, but those have all ceased thanks to, again, heavy rains basically coming out of thunderstorms. The low temperatures this morning are expected very similar to what they've been all week, upper 40s and lower 50s for the lower elevations. And there's our cold front driving through. This is basically at around 6 a.m. its position. And you can see the showers and the thunderstorms where they're expected to be. And again, in that area is also included an area of excessive rainfall. And here's where it is on the outline. You can see it's actually doesn't include much of Madison County, but it does Teton, Fremont, Eastern, Bonneville, the bulk of Caribou County, and all the counties in our southeast corner, including the south end of Bannock County, all the way over to Oneida County, at least half of Oneida County. And that marginal risk means a 5 to 10% chance of seeing some sort of flash flooding in this area. But the big news today with the wind advisory is the strong winds. Here's this morning. We're already looking at winds should be gusting to into the 40s over portions of the INL property and near craters of the moon, 35 to 40 miles an hour elsewhere. So that should be happening shortly here, probably by about mid-morning hours, 10 a.m. or so. In the afternoon, it peaks. You can see it gets very windy in a lot of locations, and that is the reasoning behind the wind advisory. You can see mostly the focus will be that northwest side of Idaho's main valley here, the Snake River Plain, Eastern Magic Valley, and very little of it will actually, of the really strong winds, will actually make it into the I-15 corridor. And then by this evening, you can see it starts to decline sharply. And then during the overnight, late night hours, it pretty much disappears. And we are not expecting it to return tomorrow or even through the weekend. Winds should be much lighter for the rest of the time. So the rainfall amounts, with that cold front blasting through, you can see pretty light rainfall amounts this morning, mostly due to showers, with slight risk of thunderstorms, especially along the Wyoming border where the heavier showers and the more moisture is. This afternoon, you can see it shifts more to the south, and Lemhi County finally starts to clear out. And then this evening, even less. And then over late night tonight, you can see the only place hanging on really is our southeast corner. High temperatures today. You can see we're looking at some upper 60s to middle 70s for the heavily populated areas. Overnight lows with the skies clearing. You can actually see some places getting below freezing in the central Idaho mountains, and even in our eastern highlands, a lot of places getting at least into the 30s, not too much getting below freezing, and widespread 40s in the Snake River Plain. Okay, here's our outlook for Thursday. You can see some light shower activity. It's saying there's some snow. That would be extremely high elevation for us. And again, there's just slight chances here for us as this high here starts to dominate our weather. But notice that it is staying to the west of our area, and that means northerly flow, which will curtail the warming we would see in temperatures as colder air starts funneling in from Montana and Canada. So Thursday morning, still some very light rain possible in our southeast corner. And in the afternoon, some shower activity Now in the northeast corner across the sort of the southeast side of the central Idaho mountains. And then Thursday evening, there's still a little bit may continue, but you can see most of this is all below 0.05 of an inch, so it isn't amounting to anything. High temperatures, especially compared to where we've been. High temperatures for tomorrow. You can see there's actually a little bit of a cooling trend, maybe slightly warmer over the central Idaho mountains with the abundant sunshine, but it's not any sort of large increase for sure. Friday morning, you can see the cold temperatures start to expand a little bit more as skies clear on the east side of our area, but still widespread 40s for people in the I-15, I-86, I-84 corridors. And finally here on Friday, you can see high pressures locked in place. Don't have too much of a threat of any sort of shower activity. It's very limited to the Wyoming border region. And there you can see it in the morning, barely eking out 1/100 of an inch. Friday afternoon extends a little bit further to the south, but still pretty light and staying below 0.05. High temperatures for Friday. You can see again, it's starting to warm, especially on the west side. But still, even places like Idaho Falls will eke out just barely cross 70 degrees. And then low temperatures for Saturday morning. You can see it's actually a little bit of a warming trend. There might be a little bit more cloud cover on Friday night. That's all we have. If you have any questions, you can always contact us at this telephone number here or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.